Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at a drink called Avenger American IPA. But before we do, and you end up liking this video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell for more reviews. I greatly appreciate it. Now the Avenger American IPA from Invictus Brewing Company is a bold and dynamic beer designed for those who appreciate a hoppy kick. Its striking can design with sharp contrast and bold lettering reflects the beer's powerful character. Now this was first released in 2017, and Avenger quickly earned a spot as a favorite among IPA fans. Now it's known for its bold flavors and consistency in quality, which is why it remains a go-to beer for many. Now this beer packs a punch with 6.7 ABV. Now, before I get this wrong again, I want to make sure I got the number of hops. IBUs at 70. I would have had it wrong. I had listed down 65 and the can has 70. So once again, the can always rules. So there is a date on this. Package date of October 24, 2023. So that's 10 months. Is that 10 months? Almost 10 months. A couple days. And this beer can tells about what the ingredients are. They use 2-row malt, wheat, and Munich malt, and C80. I don't know what C80 is. That must be some type of grain. Then they got the hops in them and the yeast as well. So 2-row malt is usually the malt that most brewers use. Maybe not the high-end beers that sell billions and billions, but 2-row malt is a lower cost bulk malt or grain. So they get a good deal on that, and it's plenty good. That's what I always used when I made beer at the house. Plenty good. So the Avenger comes to us from Invictus Brewing Company. It's a craft brewing company in Blaine, Minnesota. They've been brewing exceptional beers since 2017. Avenger has quickly become their flagship IPA. So when it comes to pouring, we'll get this bad boy open. Try not to pour it so crazy. But it has a perfect head, about the perfect size you want. So it's not undercarbonated or over-carbonated. I see tons of carbonation clinging to the glass. There's plenty of carbonation. Whoa. So when it comes to the aroma, you're hit right away with a lot of citrus. Think of orange zest or grapefruit. And when you get closer, the hop aroma definitely intensifies. Yeah, so we're gonna have to see how this tastes. Hopefully it tastes pretty good. And I don't mind IPAs if everything's blended really good. Then you don't want one flavor overpowering all the other flavors. So here's to you. Definitely hoppy. So right away you're definitely hit with the hop bitterness, the hoppiness, and the citrus. And after a few seconds, the finish is very smooth and bready undertones, leaving with you a lingering bitterness that invites you to take another sip. So it is good. So I've had some other IPAs that I don't know if they just didn't balance it properly. They might not have. When they have so much hop in there, or hops, and that's all you taste, I think it's an unpleasant taste. I don't mind real hoppy beers, but you want them blended well with other things. And if they don't do that, I'd rather not drink the beer. And this does blend everything pretty well. Now don't ever, if you're not a person that like hoppy beers, you might not want to ever buy hoppy beers. Because if I say it tastes good and you think it doesn't, don't get mad at me. I'm just saying, for a guy that normally don't like extreme hoppy beers, this ain't bad. Or it's, I would say, I'm not going to say it's bad. Is it good? I think the initial taste is good, but then it seems like you get a back taste after a bit of some harsh, what am I thinking, harsh aftertaste of maybe hops. I'm not sure what it is. But at first it's good. I like it at first, but then that aftertaste, I don't think it's as pleasant as the initial taste. I'm not sure what I'm tasting there, but it comes back about 10 seconds after you, very bitter flavor after you swallow it. The bitterness comes up or hits you in the back of the tongue. So just keep in mind, if you get this, it's a good flavor at first. And I'm not saying it's a bad flavor, people that are into the hop beers probably really like that. It's not a taste I'm used to. And it's definitely maybe piney or hoppy. Definitely something. But the flavor after a few seconds doesn't taste like the initial flavor. Guess it is what it is. Invictus Brewing Company calls this beer for the unconquerable soul, and it's easy to see why. This beer is for those who appreciate something bold and full of character. Perfect for anyone who tackles life head on. Excuse me. Finally, Avenger is available in striking 16-ounce cans. That really catch the eye. Caught my eye. It has the colors of a famous motorcycle made in the United States. Until they move out of the United States. Not going to say who. So whether you're enjoying it at home or sharing it with friends, this is a beer that's sure to make an impression. Now, I will rate this as a 6. I like the initial flavor, but I'm still tasting that aftertaste, which is a little bit more unpleasant than the initial taste. The initial taste is good, and it's got strong bitterness, but there's other things to blend in with it. So you do get other things with the hoppiness, so it's not all hops. There is other things, but after a few seconds you do get that back taste or aftertaste, and some might not like that as much. It is what it is. If this sounds good to you, you might want to give it a try. And this is a can that I looks like the wrapping has got loose. Little wrinkle right there. I don't care about that. Yeah, it's a little loose. Still looks good. Black top. Hell yeah, it looks alright. This should do it for me. This is a 2/3 of the way up on my thumb with a 6. This will not go down the drain. I will be drinking it all eventually. And if you see my other videos, I think on some of them I talk about where I do all the videos right in a row, but I'll get done with this initial part and then put the rest in the fridge. When I'm done and I go back to the house or next door, I edit these videos. So my house is an old duplex. I live in the whole house. The side that I rent out normally has been empty for a long time. So now it's my beautiful studio. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Peace.